Hello and welcome back. As part of our thematic organizing, we're going to organize all of our keys today. So the first step is to gather all of the keys that you have that are laying on your dresser, in your kitchen drawer, somewhere in your workshop, in your garage. We're going to gather all of those today. The next step is we're going to decide a dedicated space in which to store them. Now we do need some sort of storage device. So this could be a box, it could be a basket, it could be hooks on the wall, whatever works for you. I have this little specialty box and this works really well for me. And the reason that we want a dedicated storage device is because if we have a trusted friend or relative that we've given a key to, we can ask them to go into our home and locate our spare keys. It's really helpful to have a dedicated storage device that's easy to describe in a specific location, because then we can guide that person right to those spare keys so that they can get them to us quickly and efficiently, and it reduces the frustration for everybody involved. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. So we're going to gather all of our keys, and this is going to be keys to your car, your homes, your mobile home, your mower, your equipment, your ATV, your storage unit, your shed, your safe, any device that is a key device. You want to go ahead and gather that key today. And we're going to start to label them. So we have all of our keys gathered. Go ahead and include your key rings or any kind of key devices that you have. Now, you can go to an office supply store or even like a Walmart, and you can get these little specialty key tags that you can write on. This will help you to quickly and inexpensively label your keys so that you will be able to find them quickly when you need them, or if somebody else has to find them for you, they're going to be able to read the key tag very easily and get those keys to you. The only thing I don't like about this is that sometimes if they get wet, then the label runs, and it's okay, you can just quickly write another label and then you've got that problem solved. I was fortunate. At one point I was garage sailing, because you know I'm a thrifter, and I came across these little tags with the rings. I got about 100 of them for $3. They're little brass tags. I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I got this engraver at a hardware store on clearance. It's a metal engraver. It works just like a pen, so I can actually write with it on metal or plastic. And I used to use this to label my children's electronic devices with their name. So if you ever see one of those on clearance, pick it up. You'll use it more than you think. But I realized that I was able to actually write on this key tag, and it could tell me, label my key for me in a very durable way. The other thing is if I didn't have a key tag, I could actually just write right on the surface of the key if I needed to. Now, we want to make sure that we have an extra set of keys for all of our key devices. So this is going to be your home and your cars and your shed and your mower, just in the case that you lose one or you get locked out of your car or your home. If you have a good friend, relative, a trusted person in your life that you could give an extra house key to, you want to go ahead and have a house key made. You want to go ahead and have a house key made, and you want to use one of your extra key rings to give to that person, so that in the case that you're locked out of your house, they could run a key over to you, or if you're locked out of your car, they have a house key where they could go in and get your extra set of car keys or your electronic key, whichever you have. So that will save you a ton of money, time, and frustration. So we want to go ahead and get that extra house key made and put on a key ring and given to a trusted friend or relative, so that we can have a strategy to help ourselves when we've locked ourselves out of our home or car. So we're going to hang all of our labeled keys into our little key storage device. And we're going to, if you have any kind of specialty key, you want to make sure you label that. And just in case, you can hear the clocks ticking. I have clocks, so I keep all my clock keys here as well. Just have all my keys in one dedicated space makes it so easy for me to be able to find what I need when I need it, and then I'm not searching forever trying to locate a key. Okay, so I have all the keys labeled and hung up in my little key storage device. These are the keys that I store in my home. Now, this is going to go in a specific location that I could easily describe to someone in order to gently help them locate my extra set of keys that I'm going to need desperately. Now, a couple of other things. We're talking about electronic keys. Now, some of the newer electronic keys tell you when your battery is going to go dead. These older ones don't. So you just kind of have to wait, and then all of a sudden you're having lunch, you go out to your car, and you notice that it doesn't unlock your car. Then you're starting to think, when's the last time I changed my battery? If you have an electronic key, you want to go ahead and have a replacement battery in your car. That way, if your battery goes dead in your key, you can use your valet key to get into your vehicle and then replace the battery, and you're good to go. Otherwise, you're going to have to find some way to go get a battery for your key. So keep one in your car. That will help when that battery goes dead unexpectedly. Speaking about batteries going dead, if you have electronic keys, you may want to consider keeping your keys on a lanyard. If this is laying in the bottom of your purse and you put your wallet on it, or the book you were reading at the doctor's office, or your cell phone, it can gently press these buttons, which would then cause the battery to go dead and unexpectedly, and you don't want that. So I suggest putting your keys on a lanyard so that you can take them out of your purse, or not put them in your purse. You can carry them around the grocery store with you. You can, if you're walking in the store and using your hands, you can simply put them around your neck. And this is really helpful because then when I'm finished checking out at the grocery store, I can simply take these quickly off. I have them in my hand, and it's safer as I'm walking to my car because I have access to my panic button, as well as I can get into my car very quickly without having to fumble outside my car door trying to locate my keys in my purse and finding out my key is dead. Now, many of us have a plethora of extra key rings, and some of them are sentimental. Some of them we got when we were out traveling, and we picked up that little key ring. Now, there's a couple of things that we can use these for. Number one, if it's really decorative and sentimental, you can use it as a Christmas ornament. So just take it off the ring and put it on a Christmas hook and hang it on your tree. The other thing that we can use them for is, if you have a gym bag or a duffel bag and the pull can be very hard to get to. Let's say your hands are busy, or your hands are wet, or that zipper is just tucked in there and it's so hard to get out and it takes so much time and it's frustrating because you're always in a hurry. You can use a key ring to hook to that zipper, and it makes it super easy just to latch on and pull. It will make it faster for you, and it just makes it so much easier. So if you have some really pretty key rings, and you really don't want to toss them away, you can reuse them use them as zipper pulls on a duffel bag or any kind of clothing storage bag or even a suitcase. So it makes it super easy. Now, another suggestion is you can take, this was a key ring that I have. I don't know where I got it, but I liked it, so I kept it. All those store loyalty cards that you have that are sitting in your wallet, and they make your wallet so big and cumbersome, and you're standing in the checkout line and you're looking for a particular card and you're trying to find the slot you put it in or go through your stack, and the person behind you is like extraordinarily impatient. They don't realize you're trying to capitalize on that savings. My best advice is to punch a hole in your loyalty cards and then put them on a key ring. That way they're all together. You can easily just flip through them to find the card you're looking for, swipe it at the register, and then you're good to go. Now, I keep these in my car. Oh, you can use a little one for the little ones and one for the larger cards. I keep these in my car, and when I'm shopping, I have this little clip. I simply walk into the store, I clip them into my keys, I have them with me, I can shop, I don't have to fumble for them. When the checkout times and I'm finished using the card, I simply unclip them, drop them back in my console, so they're with me when I'm shopping, but they're not with me all the time, and I don't have to worry about all of that clutter. I think we are finished for today. We have completed another thematic organizing goal of organizing our keys. I'm so grateful you joined me today, and I can't wait to see you next time.